Welcome back. We are hearing from a witness who was in the area at the time of the shooting in downtown Sacramento. It was like a war zone. ABC 10's Jay Kim has their story.
Well, K Street is the center of the entertainment district here in Sacramento. It's an area packed with restaurants and bars leading up to the Golden One Center, many of them on edge following the senseless act of violence. I spoke to an employee at Koja Kitchen, a Korean-Japanese restaurant just down the street from where the shooting took place. She was still at the restaurant around 2 this morning when she heard several gunshots.
You just see a bunch of people flood this way, and people were saying there's like a shooting.
A busy section of downtown Sacramento turned into a horrific crime scene early this morning. Koja Kitchen closed about half an hour before the tragedy unfolded, but employee Leslie Gomez was still at work, fearing for her own safety when she heard gunshots.
I was just like really nervous.
Moments after the shooting, she says a large crowd ran inside the restaurant in a panic.
They were holding the door, making sure that like nobody related to the shooting was like coming this way and stuff. And everybody was just like kind of in chaos for a good 20 minutes trying to figure out what was going on. And as soon as things happen, you kind of just see officers like flee to the scene.
This tragedy happened hours before a major NBA game at the Golden One Center.
Tonight, we have a Kings versus Warriors game tonight.
Nick Bryant's friend was walking on 10th and K Street and ran for cover as bullets flew in the air.
He almost got shot at, but I'm glad he's okay. They got home safely.
Angel Marie was just a block away from the incident, taking a walk when the shots rang out.
Just consistent shots. I just prayed. It was just a very, very heavy feeling because I have been a Sacramento native for a long time.
Richard Lewis is the president and CEO of Broadway Sacramento, a nonprofit performing arts organization working to help revitalize K Street amid a recent rise in crime in the area.
The fact is we know Sacramento is trying very hard to put that image to rest and make sure that people understand that downtown, and in particular K Street, is in fact safe. And so things like this come up, it's a bit of a setback.
However, at Safe Credit Union Performing Arts Center tonight, 2 performances of Wicked are going on as scheduled.
I know that my audience feels safe, that we have a significant police presence in downtown.
But for Gomez and some business owners on K Street,
now we're all going to be on edge for a little bit. I feel like everyone here is going to be on edge for a little bit.
Understandably so, an absolute nightmare for people down there. You know, the shooting happened around 2 a.m. this morning, just as bars were starting to close in downtown. Several people, as you saw, caught video of the chaos on their phones. Now, using those videos and images captured by Google, ABC 10 investigative reporter Brandon Ritterman is able to reconstruct some of the scene.
This all happened right around the corner from the state capitol, which is behind these palm trees that you see right there. And we know this location because several people already had their phones out recording due to a bit of pushing and shoving that was going on here by this barroom patio that you see up here. On the sidewalk, we see pushing, some people end up in the street, and then this. So let's play that again for you. I want you to listen to that first bit of gunfire and then to the sound right after it. That rattling sound you hear as the white car drives off in that video, we believe could potentially be automatic gunfire, but we haven't been able to confirm whether it is at this point. We can confirm the location, however, because people captured this sign as well as the railroad crossing sign as they were running for safety towards this alleyway. We do hear that some of the gunfire is coming from the direction of K Street. It went on for 30 or 40 more seconds, and we hear dozens of rounds fired in that time. We counted at least 33, not counting that potential automatic gunfire. And at the end of it, there is cell phone video from outside of this Sharif Jewelers that shows bodies in the street. We're not sure whether all of the victims in this shooting ended up in this location, but we do know that some of them were there. We're still obviously just in the beginning stages of trying to piece together everything that happened here. So is law enforcement. If you have any video from the scene that you'd like us to take a look at, please download the ABC 10 app. You can upload it by clicking on Near Me.
ABC 10's Brandon Ritterman, our investigative reporter, giving you a better idea of exactly where this happened. And keep in mind, last night, Tyler, the Creator, played at Golden One Center. Tonight, the Kings are playing the Warriors at Golden One Center. And ABC 10's Kevin John is there live tonight. Kevin, the Kings are now weighing in on this tragedy, I understand.
Yes, that's right, Chris. About 20 minutes ago, this was right before tip-off of the game. Members from both the Kings and the Golden State Warriors, they stood on center court and they had a moment of silence. It was a very profound moment for those seconds where everyone in the arena stood just to pay their respects to those who lost their lives this morning in that tragedy. Now, as you can see, it's still business as usual here. There's a lot of people here for this game. Warriors and Kings, obviously two teams that attract heavy fan bases here in the Sacramento area. Now, right before the game, I had a chance to catch up with Warriors head coach Steve Kerr. He had some very profound words to describe the incident that happened early this morning. Take a listen.
So everybody with the Warriors, we all share in your city's grief. I don't think moments of silence are going to do anything. At some point, our government has to decide, are we going to have some common sense gun laws? It's not going to solve everything, but it will save lives.
So Steve Kerr, obviously with some very harsh words for the government, saying that they can do more to prevent these kind of senseless acts from happening. But once again, that moment of silence happening right before tip-off. I'm here on the concourse where it's business as usual, and there are a lot of fans. It's nearly sold out here for tonight's game. But the main thing, and this is what Mayor Steinberg said earlier today, he did not want to have to cancel this game or get rid of anything else. He wants to show people that you could still come out and enjoy yourself despite the unfortunate events that happened earlier this morning, Chris.
We are not going to allow people to terrorize our community. Our Kevin John reporting live for us tonight at Golden One Center. And we heard the coach mention the governor is weighing in tonight. He said yet another mass casualty shooting, leaving families with lost loved ones, people injured, and a community in grief. We are working closely with law enforcement to monitor the situation. We cannot continue to let gun violence be the new normal. That from Governor Gavin Newsom.